All right, chat. Well, I mean, eventually we got to do
Hit
it.
that like button, see? Oh, you're a guest.
Yeah. 1080p. There it is. Beautiful.
Full screen that bad boy. Mm-hmm. All right, this
That
is
is
the inspiration behind the virtues of solitude.
not the inspiration. The
The prelude
Is the
to the virtues
prequel.
of solitude.
in
Oh wait, is this the prequel?
2137. Yeah, they're pretty much like it's a prequel.
Pretty much.
In
Unofficial.
2137, a second great flood devastated most of the modern world. Country borders collapsed and language barriers disappeared. All salvageable books and information were taken to a deep underground vault facility for protection, run by priests. This facility was called ... dot dot dot.
Exit.
33. Yo, shout out to me acting in my own film because no one else would do it in time. Ha ha ha.
Like your little hair sticking out.
My hair was dead. God, dude. Here's the thing, though. Like the here, I'll go back and we'll explain at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Here, you'll see how small the stacks are. If you were here yesterday, we were talking about this.
You know what's funny? This is. I mean, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think this looks as good as Virtues.
I agree.
This was shot on a real camera.
Right.
Sag. Austin says. I mean, no. Austin. Sag says hello.
Hey, Sag, how you doing?
Or maybe he's talking about, like, because you're on screen.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know. Yeah.
That's me. Big boy on screen.
I wonder if anyone noticed the thing.
He said no, but I don't know what that means. I mean, okay, so it means you.
And play.
I'm only watching the stream, so I'm totally
We'll
deaf.
leave a link if you want to watch it with sound later.
No, we won't. No, we won't.
No, apparently we won't leave a link.
He wasn't here before, so yeah, he just joined late. Is this Tom?
Shooting?
No,
the
music.
sound.
I don't remember.
Oh boy. Austin, as we watch this, all the memories are coming back to me.
Yeah.
Little
Good
stories.
Good times.
Uvamanqua. Oilugen swan. Toaster oi ben gido. Kekoven. Asen.
I forgot about this.
Mm-hmm.
This was a pain in the ass to shoot too. I remember this.
I'd love to do that shot again when, like, if I like in a feature film with better resources. I think conceptually that shot's pretty cool. Oof.
A lot of cool shots in this.
This is the part where I almost pissed myself.
Yeah. Oh, all the memories coming back. That's obviously Austin's. It's also Austin's voice right there. Literally, that's him.
I remember the first take of it because 3 was just like speak gibberish, so I was like, "Rah, rah, 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 rah."
Yeah. Yeah. So, is Austin always the villain? I mean, he is. He's pretty much just in real life, so I just kind of base it off of like that
I am
personality.
literally. We'll get into it after. We'll get into that more after.
Oh, this shot fucks.
This is a fucking great part right here.
They're still on YC.
Did I just randomly add fucking drop shadow to the text? What the fuck is wrong with me?
It was late.
Inberg. Lestere Uchin. Zugang Girtan.
Might always been there. You can just only see it sometimes.
Verlagen Intomen.
There's the photo.
Und die Würsten. Reichig die für die Judischen.
Quabo 2 Girtan.
Lando's like hammy acting almost like plays into it.
Yeah.
His acting in this is like in like a 70s slasher movie.
Gaz de Virto Girtan D.
Gavo Girtan. Girtana B. Girtana Za.
God, I missed the one thing of that movie.
Girtan.
I didn't even notice until earlier. Like we already passed it and I missed it, so I gotta go back.
Is it when I said, I wonder if anyone saw that?
It could be. I actually blocked out the wood that you said that too. Apparently I fucking zoned out.
I'm pretty sure that you brought it up and then Alexa said wait or something.
No, it's the.
You just imagined that one. Everyone's tripping here. That's what this movie does to you.
Bigo de Mystique. Van. Call me. Call me.
Weird that I know some of the words for this and they're not a real language. It's not like a real thing.
Isn't it like a mixture of a few languages?
Yeah, we just kind of mashed words together, but I've heard this so many times. It's like no words like.
There he is, Srikan Dula.
Well, so here's the thing, right? So.
Wait, who did music for it? Does it say? Oh, it doesn't say.
No, I think it's
Must not have
generic.
been Tom then.
Oh no. Okay, yep. All right, so here's the thing. So I obviously like built out this whole thing for this backstory. I just watched without sound and loved it. Thank you. So first of all, let's start with this. I love this shot because the whole idea is that he essentially goes into the library. He goes into like a higher understanding, and the priests that are there, which I play the priest, is like bestowing the knowledge. So that's one of the reasons why I love the shot because, well, first of all, it just happened
I really
to work.
like your priest outfit.
Thank you.
So you can tell Suri loves this shot because if you watch Virtues of Solitude, it's in there a bunch.
Like I love the fact that right as we get here, my hand just like this wasn't like staging. It just happened to be like my hand just falls on his shoulder right as like that little opening shows up, and then the camera tilts. And this, if you look at it from a literal sense, right, like the book is being handed down to him. Like it's like that's why the camera. It's not just to look cool. It's like the framing. Yeah, so it's like he's being handed down the book.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then
also,
The
I didn't even
cinematographer did a really good
I
job.
didn't even think of this. So like when we were like until like Lando brought it up or someone brought it up while we were filming,
uh-huh.
is that the book he picked up was written in like Chinese or
Yeah,
something,
uh-huh.
and they would start the books from the back rather than
Yeah.
the front. So he did it correctly.
Yeah, that was Lando.
Mhm.
Yep. This shot is a pickup that we did. Well, so first of all, right here, this is like super. Oh, hold on, this right here. This was we couldn't. So there's a few shots here where I'm not a handsy director, as in like I'm not like I'm gonna show you how to do it because I'm whatever. But
Mhm.
we were on a really tight time constraint here.
More
So
of a time constraint than we thought.
yeah.
Mhm.
So I Jesus. So I took my phone and I took the shot. Like this was just me, this is my hand. I was moving it, and eventually we got here, and like this was so weird. Like the way that the zoom worked didn't quite work out. So I just added a whole bunch of effects and then made it look like it was like zones out, and then cut to black. And then I went back as we were editing. We were literally in the editing lab, and I got this shot myself. I ran in and I got this shot. Which, by the way, I had to put the camera down, and then I went. Actually, no. So all these lights are on timer, so I had to go time them out and then run to the here, start recording, and then the camera just it would capture like the tick tick. It kind of looked like someone turning off by itself. Um, this shot I always liked.
Yeah, I remember it literally like waiting around for like me to like be doing something, and you're like, okay, just be mad. So I was like, okay,
Yeah,
got it. And then like I did it, and then everyone was like, oh shit, do it again.
yep. And like right there. I don't know if you saw it, but right here.
It took me a couple times to see that
Yeah,
shit.
that's what I commented. I said, I wonder if anyone notices that.
Yeah.
I noticed that.
There's Austin.
And yeah, to speak to me being always being the villain, there's a fun
Mhm.
fact. The only lines that I actually get, that it's not even me delivering it in this part. Um, I practiced the like pitch and like how I should be acting on the one guy Will, and
Yep.
like I was yelling at the top of my lungs, like really berating this dude and like kicking him on the ground and stuff. And then like I scared the shit out of him, and I was like, damn, I just realized people probably think I'm like an awful person. Like I felt so bad just like rehearsing
Yeah. Yeah.
because I'm legitimately I think I'm a nice guy. So like the fact that I'm always playing the villain is pretty hilarious.
Mm.
So there, the one of the things with the stacks is that there's actually a person uh, that died here. He was murdered,
Not in
and
this section though.
no, this
No,
section
it
that
was in the
he's going
black bookshelf section.
right here, that he's walking into right here, that is the exact row that she was murdered in.
I thought she was murdered in like where the desks and stuff are.
That's this buddy.
Nah. Oh,
Yep.
yes it is. Yes it
Yep.
is.
Yep.
I'm tripping. You're right.
And
But
then these were
she was stabbed in the heart.
yeah.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
She was stabbed in the heart, and then there's a statue across the street in bushes and shit
Yes. The
in her
points to it.
honor. And then I think you told me that like every year someone leaves flowers there on like the anniversary or something like that.
Yeah. So like no one knew where it was. But it was this thing. So this girl went to her college years, like decades ago, got
It was in
stabbed
the
in the heart.
50s.
Yeah, got stabbed in the heart. She's found there, and no one knew. Like people obviously knew that someone had died in stacks. Which, by the way, can you imagine walking around in there and then finding like
I would never go back. I
like
would
I don't know
never.
like how it'd feel because like I feel like immediately my next thought would be, where are they now? Like who killed them? Where are they now? Like they're still here. And knowing how easy it is to get lost in there, absolutely terrifying.
And there's
Oh my
nothing.
God, no.
There's nothing in terms of like monitoring.
Yep,
Like
exactly. There's no
now when we
cameras.
live in
There's
the height of technology. So I
yeah,
can only imagine back, 60 fucking years,
yeah,
60, 70 years.
yep. And like all the modern kind of facilities of like just even like because like there's windows that like people are always walking down like like stuff like that, but like no one's gonna hear you. Like no one's gonna see you. Like it's below ground pretty much at this point. Like this particular place.
Yeah, you can see there's like a barely any window.
and it's the back of that place. So like if I just randomly came across it, I don't know what I would shit myself. Like it would be crazy.
No, because I would get lost. I'd go to run from there, and I would 1000% get lost.
Yeah. And so this person, this found murdered. Everyone knew it happened, but no one knew where it was. But then mysteriously, every year afterwards, someone left like roses or flowers on in the
Mhm.
spot, and they were like, okay, well, it's got to be the killer, right? Like, got to be the
Remorse
person.
and stuff
Yeah,
like
it's got to
that.
be remorse, and so they put a camera there, and the flower stopped.
Mhm.
It's weird. Yeah, no one knows who it was. It's kind of weird thinking that like,
You think it was an inside job, and that's how they knew about the camera?
No, I think that it was probably like someone, and they just walked and they saw the camera. Like they probably came, looked around, and saw the
Oh, and
camera.
then kind of turned
Like they
around.
probably had it like
well, I
in a
don't know about.
bag or
I feel
something,
like
because they
I
wouldn't have
think
had the flowers on display as they walked in. Like it would have been hidden in a bag or something.
well, no, I'm saying like I don't think it's so. I don't think it was an inside job, but I think it is a case of someone who.
Who did something probably irrational, knew it was irrational, and
Well, no, well,
always
yes, yes,
always hated
absolutely,
themselves.
and I think, well, so what was one thing I was gonna say? It was like how weird it must be to be like there is 100% that person who literally murdered someone, stabbed someone in the heart, took their life,
Mhm.
And
and then
still is
spent the rest
out
of their
there.
life doing whatever they
Mhm.
like they
They
have
could have even
family, they
they
have
could have been
kids.
they were probably another student, I feel like.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah,
sure, for
they
sure.
definitely like knew each other. It was
Yeah, yeah,
definitely had to be a student because if I'm just a normal fucking person, there's no way I'm going in those
yeah,
stacks.
yeah.
Mhm.
They are uncomfortable as fuck. Outside of like maybe 3 times I went in
I
there by
feel yeah.
myself, I would have
Yeah.
never
I mean, I used to
Yeah,
go there all the
no.
time, but that's a different thing.
I tried to go a couple times, but it gave me the heebie-jeebies. I had to go with
it's
someone
yeah,
else.
it's eerie, and especially this was like I think my first time ever in the stacks was filming this.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So
And
yeah, fuck that place.
but like as to the thing, I think it's just this case of like it was a student and like someone probably was like, did you hear that they put those cameras in the place where she died, and word spreads through the campus, and someone was like, okay, well shit, I'm not gonna go back. I think it was as simple as that. But yeah, so yeah, really really creepy stuff. We actually found that out about during on the shoot is when we found out. We didn't know when we started shooting this, and then we got. Oh, we'll tell you later. Okay, we'll get there.
Well, I thought you knew before.
No, I did not. We
Oh
found out.
shit.
Yeah. I'll explain. So this is literally me moving my arm across the screen. Like I just put on a sleeve and just kind of
Mhm.
move fast. And
I thought
then
that was my leg.
no.
Yeah, because this is in the aisle, the camera.
And then that book, I think that was either Austin or Will. So this one,
It
and
was
then
me.
pushing it.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
I was pushing books.
Yeah, that was you. So this shot, we did the first take of this with just this the shot as it is. And then we decided, hold on. I actually pulled this Austin aside, and then I said, you know what, dude? I want you to stand in the second aisle, and I
Yep.
want you to just stand like imposingly in the background. And it actually scared Addy, who's our cameraman. It scared him. He because he
You
wasn't
see
prepared
you
for
see
it.
him running later on.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, and then actually, this is the person that you see as the
Yeah.
second version of Lando is the producer who Austin was
That
berating.
yeah, that was the guy that I was bullying to practice.
Yep. Now a lot of the if you notice, like a lot of the elements that we had in Virtues are like in this, but in like a kind of
Mhm.
a different
A
level.
different and more refined way.
Like for example, like this is straight up like when like the start when Alexa walks up to herself, but with
Mm.
it's the same kind of concept, but like done in a like I think just a better way. But I do love this shot though, like the way this oh dude, like Lando's hair falling perfect. Also drop shadow. There's it only apparently only added it for the second half. But yeah, like the
Oh
way his
yeah.
like the nose, like the paleness of his skin, and then oh dude, I don't know why I just like the shot.
I think if I'm not mistaken,
Oh,
at one
go ahead.
point we also had at that part where the Lando or the other Lando was sitting
Uh-huh.
down, I think originally at one point we had me grabbing him and pulling him away, just like I did in Virtues.
Huh. I don't remember that, but I could be like that's something like I don't.
Because
I wouldn't put it
if,
past myself.
if you go back to it, because I'm pretty sure there was like a cart right off to the side or something like that.
Uh huh.
That like was a real bitch for me to get by. So like I had to move the cart.
Oh, I could totally see it. So this is actually right. So we have this shot, and I actually cut this shot a little early because I actually wanted to hold on the shot, but literally seconds afterwards, a dude walks right back here, and like he stops on the because there's a book down there. He stops on the book, and he picks it up, and I'm like, oh well, we have to cut there. And I think Austin's talking about these cards right here.
Yeah, it was those carts.
This shot I just remembered as we were shooting. Crazy. So obviously he goes up, and then this is we are in an actual old timey elevator. There used to be a very famous actor in Canada called Vidra Mooney, mostly played villain. He was so menacing on screen and on stage that even his own kids were terrified of him in real life. But he was the most down to earth and kind, charitable person. But people were scared to accept his charity money. Yeah,
That'd
yeah.
be me.
That's
That
what I'm trying to make
In
Austin.
Austin's future career.
Yeah.
No, that's what I said. Remember, I said I think I said on Discord that like by the time Austin has children, I'm gonna make just him a terrifying monster. So like,
We have
Mhm.
a running joke that there's the Austin universe in
uh
Suri's movies where I play a abusive father in both this and Virtues.
well,
And
that's because they're actually related though. Like that
right,
is
so
by story.
I'm both of their fathers.
Uh huh. Uh
Like
huh.
they're supposed to be brother and sister between the two movies. And this is just like a memory because it's all basically, if you want to interpret it, in their head or however you would like to
There's a lot
interpret
of
them.
interpretations,
Right.
yeah.
But it's them going through the motions, like that they had problems with their father and this led to
Yeah.
XYZ problems. And then there's a short film that Suri actually mentioned yesterday where I play an axe murderer. So
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
So this shot right here, we actually we were literally in an elevator and then hit the button to go to the top, and we just had Lando run all the way to the top, and then we did another take where Austin, runs for this shot right here, and then we cut them in post and then stitched them together. So that's what that was, and it just worked. Like he actually ran up. Like this is not one shot. We actually had to piece it together to make it look a little bit better, but um, that was actually him like making it to the top on time.
you tried it. You tried doing the one shot to where Lando
Yep.
like does like a relay, or like hands it off to me
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
start fucking booking it up the stairs.
Yeah.
But we got yelled at maybe like 3 times doing that shit.
Yeah. Because we weren't supposed to be in the fire, or sorry, the
We weren't.
staircase because it's a
Yep.
fire hazard.
Yep.
This shot is me. I shot this right here, and this whole sequence I really really love because it's like this whole well, if you listen to the sound, there's a whole bunch of like whenever it goes into the oh wait, did I mute it?
Yeah, you muted it. Oh no, it's very low though. There
Oh,
you
you're
go.
right. Yeah,
You're
you're
good.
right. So like right here, there's like whispers that you hear right there, like and stuff during the and like that
Yeah, you were super proud of that. I remember doing that. You were like, "All right, now go 3 rows over and then run out."
yeah, like this reminds me of Lights Out. I'll take it. I'll take that. I'll take that comparison. But yeah, like the fact that he goes in second row and then you come out here and then he comes out three. Oh, dude. Oh, so it just came out so well. Um, yeah. So this is all me shooting it, and actually originally this was supposed to be a test shot, and then I did it so many times, and the director of photography was like, why don't you just shoot it? You understand what you want, just shoot it. And then so what we had him do is um, by the way, I had to walk backwards and I had no safety because usually when you're making a film and you're on set and like it's a professional set, when like the director of photography is walking backwards, there's a safety that's like has a hand on his back to kind of lead him, so like make sure he doesn't run into anything or anything. I did not, so I was
Well,
fearing for my back.
this was 4 people total.
Yep.
You're shooting, Lando's there, you're about to see Addie run by any
Yeah.
moment here, and then I'm in
So there's
one of these
Addie
to the right.
speeding, fucking speeding machine right here. Um, So I'm shooting one person. Lando's on screen, 2 person. That's Addie, third person. And
And I'm in the next one after this, I think.
no, actually,
Or no,
so
no,
we
no.
actually cut this
The
out.
one after this, right? Yes.
Well, no, so we actually cut this out because like right here is our producer, and he's supposed to. We initially had him reaching his hand out, but then we decided to cut it out last second. So we
Well, you
we took that.
originally wanted me to basically like shove Lando on the ground.
Yeah, and then that just did
And that
not work for us.
and it didn't work out because like at first like it was okay, which one am I in? Which one is he supposed to be looking left and right and all this other stuff?
Hmm.
So it ended up being easier just doing it to where I just run in front of him. So I
Yeah.
had to like creep like between the books and
By the
just
way,
be ready.
this cut is fucking beautiful. So Rug says the camera. The problem is the camera moves like another human. Yeah, I can totally see that with the way it kind of wanders. I can totally see that. But like, yeah, this cut right here. Again, Dan is a fantastic editor. Like, oh, dude, like, look at the cut on that. Like, oof.
It's really good. Dan did a good job there.
By the way, fun fact: that was 3 shots that we cut together. But you wouldn't guess that was 3 shots. But that was 3 shots.
It's really cool.
And then this shot right here is actually where, so where
You might be able to see the orange.
I cut it out. But like,
Oh, you cut
so
it out.
yeah, right there was so like right after the shot, like right after he moves forward, there's a dude comes, the security guard comes in with like a neon orange, uh,
It's
like,
it's a
um,
Clemson quarter zip, so it's this obnoxious
yep.
fucking orange, and I'm pushing Lando across this floor and yelling the line the Alzo Bilbo von Alvo or whatever the
And
fuck we said,
it's
and
right after this we found out, like, so this is when we found out a whole bunch of things, like we didn't get permissions, we thought we did, and there's a whole bunch of things. But so what I did was I told Addie and Lando and Austin, hey, just keep shooting. I'll be
yeah,
back.
he literally went up with like the management of the stacks, and he just looks back and goes, keep shooting, and
Yeah.
then fucking 3 other people come.
Yep,
This
yep.
fucking guy, you can't see him, but he's off to the left of this bookshelf.
Hmm.
And Lando sees him and gets panicked once he gets up and just fucking goes to the right and just starts jogging away. And then the guy goes,
The
like,
classic.
once he jogs off the screen, he goes, "You can't be here."
And so I went, and that, like, when I was talking to like the head, like the person that was like up, whatever, they were like, yeah, we don't allow people past like 8 o'clock here because of the person
And
that
this was like
died.
this
And
was
that
like
was
11
this,
o'clock at night or something. Yeah, it was
yeah, it was
crazy.
like finals time, so like they opened it up late, but and so they, yeah, and we actually we made it past like regular security time, like we were at least like an hour past
That
the
goes
time.
to show how bad it is
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. And that's when I found out that the people, like, that's why, like, so I found out and I was like, what the hell, are you serious? And she's like, yeah, like, someone died. And I was like, oh my god. And then I came back and I told everyone, I was like, guys, did you know um this was a shot we did the next day? And so, like, so obviously, like, continuation, this is actually me. I just had a very similar shirt to Austin, and I walked past camera, and then this
Fun
line always
fact,
gets me.
Suri, Suri, Suri didn't really cast me for this. I casted myself in it. We were at a bus stop, and I was just like, "Oh, like, what do you got going on?" He's like, "Oh, like, I have this idea for a film, and like, I'm looking for an abusive father." I was like, oh, "I'll do it." Like without even hesitating, I was like, "Oh, I'll fucking help you out." And he's like, "You sure?" I was like, "Yeah." Like, what do you want me to do? Like, just like yell at people? And he was like, "Yeah, basically." And he tells me, he's like, "All right, dress like an abusive father." So I used the dad from Detroit Become Human
Yep.
as a reference for what I wore. So it was planned out like this, like, baseball shirt that I had on or whatever it was.
Yeah. And I mean, it worked out. And then it was so good, I cast him again. But yeah, this line, I fucking hate it. Like, Lando just hated this line, so he did not deliver it well. As you can see, it comes out really fucking. It just comes out really stupid. Like, yeah, he just does like, I don't like that line, and so he just didn't. He just refused to deliver it. And this is probably, you'll get to. All right, so right here, this is what I was talking about. The thing that I didn't notice. Notice right there. Giant neck over his shoulder. See the hands.
Oh,
I never
I don't
noticed
know
that
if
one.
I've never over noticed that. Yeah.
Yeah, they come up right.
Oh, we should watch Blue Dreams, dude. We should watch it. I want to watch it
No,
right
we
now.
can't do that
Why can't we? It's a
because we
finish.
don't own it. Like it's not
Oh,
ours.
and this shot. Oh, dude, what a good fucking comp! Like, kidding me? You physically cannot tell that this is two shots. Actually, we may be able to tell a little bit, but oh, dude, what the
That's really good.
It looks like Jazz getting thrown out of Uncle
Ah.
Phil's house.
Perfect. That's good. Yeah, there you go. My AC, my AC unit.
I just heard like a click. Is that what you're referring to?
No, it's like a
I
word.
heard like a chair move.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was me. This shot was the shot that Lando got the most upset about, to the point where I had a brand new phone. Which, by the way, there is a detail in this that I'm not pointing out to anyone, but I am in this film not at the start. I accidentally am in this film, and I'm in the shot. I did not know I was in the shot. I just happened to be in the background. I can very clearly see it, but I'm not going to point it out to anyone.
Really?
Yeah, I am.
So
You have
I'm
to
gonna,
tell me what timestamp it is.
I'm gonna look.
Nah. It's a secret. I'll
I'm
take it.
gonna-
I'll take it to my grave. But yeah. So this shot was the most frustrated I've gotten Lando, because we had to do this shot so many times, and like he out. So this was actually on this right side. He's actually crying. Like he's really crying. Um, and if you've ever worked with like, an actor who has to cry, they're always like it's like, you know, obviously they're emotional. So like it's harder to work with them in like a capacity, and this is the first time I ever worked with someone who like cried. And so I was like, and like I was critiquing him like I was regular, like, you know, a regular Lando. Like I was just critiquing him, and he increasingly grew frustrated. And I was giving him notes, and he's like, I don't want to do that, and like, you know, to the point where like I got a brand new phone like a week ago, and he just he like slapped my hand, my phone flew across the floor. Yeah, it was probably the most frustrated I've seen Lando.
He
But
doesn't
I
get
was,
frustrated often.
yeah,
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 he's
He's
a
a pretty chill
very
guy.
very chill guy.
just like the
Very fun
stream.
guy. Yeah, very
Just like
very
this chill
chill stream.
stream.
Yep. This shot originally, this door was supposed to be red all along. We did not have the capacity to do that, so we changed it so that it would like appear red. But also, this door does not move. This is an immovable door. It is just locked, just tight. So that's why we had him go up to it, and then we essentially had him like go to pull it, and then we added the sound in post, and then this is a different elevator, and we made it look like it was the, you know. And then the hands, you know, the third time's the charm. The hands return, and you see the library is alive, and it kind of readjusts itself or whatnot. Yeah, that brings us to pretty much the end of
The stacks.
Chasing Butterflies. You'll catch. That was a reference to the movie that we were gonna make that I couldn't.
Alexa, you were in that one, right? The
I was
chasing.
supposed to be, yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably a good thing it didn't get made because I'm bad at that kind of acting.
You know what? You know what's fucked up? You came to me about that movie too, about bullying somebody. I just remembered that shit.
Also, I don't know how else I can tell you this. I don't know. Like, I don't know how many signs I got to give you.
I remember you actually speaking to me about that. You were like, "Yeah, we're looking for this guy to be his like." Originally, I thought it was his best friend, but you're like, "No, it's like a bully at school."
It's not a bully. I mean, I don't know.
It wasn't a bully. I remember that you're like, oh, like basically like making fun of him for having like a crush or some shit.
Yeah,
I was making fun of the guy. That's all I remember.
it was a friend, but it was like, you know, like someone ragging on him.
Yeah, like that one asshole friend that everyone has.
Yeah, yep.
That's me.
That was the stacks.
Woo.
Yeah,
Claps,
not a
claps.
fan. Not a fan. I think the Virtues Exalted is just
I agree
way,
Versus is better,
way
but I don't
better.
think this is as bad as you think it is.
I don't know.
I
There
think
it
they
is.
all suck. No, I'm playing.
There you go. That was how you real feel.
I agree Versus is better, but I don't think this is as bad as you think it is.
There you go. That was how you real feel.
I think this is better, but I don't think this is as bad as you think it is.
I'm playing.
There you go.
Not as good as host hosting host though. That's
Oh, nothing's as good as hosting hosts.
This
You
shit
can
was
show them
funny.
all at some point. The end. Oh my god.
It was funny. It's bad. It's
Am
real
I in
bad.
that one? No.
No, no,
I'm the
this is
only like
purely
person in the class who wasn't in that one. It's all boys in that film.
Yep.
Sexist. No, just kidding.
That's what it is.
That's 3. Known for sexism.
It was Sri
Ooh.
Kandula. That's something I ask myself every single day. But for the time being, it is me.
yeah. That's Surrey is the one that was just talking.
Yep, yep. Oh wow. Oh. The man, the myth, the legend. That's me.
There it is.
I remember being with you editing the Evans Club and the Unruly Night in the
Yeah.
in a little lab.
Good
I was actually
time.
the one interview, or it was me and you interviewing Lando about his injury.
Mm.
Sorry about that. You don't have to be sorry. I mean, it was a fair critique. I'm not, I'm not gonna, be upset about it. You're fine. But yeah, we this is we're both in this. Well, you're there. I don't think you actually talk. I don't think you actually say anything. But you
I'm
actually
not.
did come
No,
up with
I
a
don't.
title though. Um,
I'm there. I don't think I really talk much though either. I
No.
drove you guys to the hospital.
no. He's talking about the actual interview part, not that part.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was me literally because Sari was like, "Oh, like, dude, we had so much fun with the Evans Club thing, putting that together, and that had like a shit ton of views."
Well,
So he's like,
relatively speaking, nowadays it's like chump change because we just, everything's perspective.
So then he took all of his videos on his phone, and then like I would cut class and go help him, like
Yeah.
or not even help him. I would just basically hang out.
Yeah.
And
Well, he did.
and then we were like, "Oh, dude, like, what's Lando doing? Let's interview him." And he was sitting there eating Chick-fil-A, just
Yep. Yep.
I have to say one of the best things about though is that the pun of the title was from the guy who sewed his hand back together. The doctor.
Yeah. Oh, that is true. That is true.
He was great. It was really fun. Hospital, probably the most fun hospital visit I've ever been on.
See here. Oh, so in college,
Not that it has much to compete with.
in college, I actually attended a film class that I wasn't a part of. I just had a free period, like I just had free time. So, I had a few friends that went to this
Oh, yeah.
went to this class. So I just joined the class, and I made these
What
3
are the
films.
projects?
And
Well, I
actually, they
made
showed
three
these in
projects.
class. They like I was like,
Yeah.
hey, I went out, like I made a film for it. Like I literally was. The teacher knew, the professor knew that I was not a part of the class. I had no, I
Marty's
had
great though. He's
like I could
chill.
skip as
He's
many
just been a
classes I
super nice
wanted,
professor.
and been fine with it. Which, by the way, the freedom of that was fantastic because I was like, man, do I really want to go to class? Yeah, not really. And I just didn't have to go. There's no consequences. And if I did something, if you're like, oh wow, you did something. And if I didn't do it, who the
You'd
hell
be like,
cares?
good.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
So
when
I
I
did.
didn't do the work for the class, no, I
Yeah.
was in the class.
we should watch Hosting Host. I'm looking at it.
Again?
Yeah, it's so good.
Again?
Chat,
It's
you want to
so
watch
good.
hosting hosts again?
It's so good.
I like corner to corner more.
Corner is amazing. Corner to corner is
Someone,
It's a
not
work of
us,
art.
in chat wants to
I'm
truly
watch
still
it
sad corner cubed never happened.
Oh, it might happen. We
one
can
day.
still do it.
One day.
We can still do it.
Get everyone together. Everyone sends in footage. We could do it. Do a
We could.
quarantine.
I mean,
corner
the
cubed.
idea that I think Sari came up with was that we would make it like the Justice League trailer.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yep.
Where I think I was
And
I was
I'll
the
not be in
Flash.
it, just like the others.
Hey,
I
Oh
was so
yeah,
Muhammad.
mad. I
you
always
really
missed the
weren't.
coolest days. I know.
You
Yeah,
weren't
I'm
there
not
for
in any of
either.
it. I was there for the first corner. I was in the back room trying to get them to stop sabotaging as much.
Oh, but that like see me and
But
Suri are so.
hey, Muhammad.
Look who is here. Yep.
Yep, I'm here.
Got
If
that
that's what you're
star
referring
and
to.
everything.
Well, anything else? Anything else before?
Hosting
I think
host, dude.
it's sweep time.
I
It's
mean, no
almost
one in
2
chat.
a.m.
No one in
just
chat said yes. Man, the chat. If someone in chat. God damn it.
we'll just watch it. We don't have to break it down or anything.
We've already broken it down, so just play it in the background. We can
Yeah.
talk over it and stuff.
Yeah, this is just sketch comedy.
At its finest.
You guys mad at us? Yeah. So quickly going over it. I met Alexa in film class. It was the first film class you have to take as a filmmaker in this in our university.
Com
And so
242.
yep. And so that's where I met her on the first day. Then I met Austin
I had purple hair.
on this what you're about to watch. This is a TV set, like a TV show, and this is where I actually was.
Well, me and Suri met at the first meeting for
Yep.
this group of people that we're showing now, and we both decided to do a video together. And immediately, the first thing he ever said to me was like, "Oh, you're going down, bitch," or something like that. Like, because we did like a movie score like game show, and I knew nothing. Like, I still to this day probably wouldn't even gotten half of them right.
Yeah.
Mohammed
by the way,
said,
I was gonna say,
it's understandable to me how the library is a scary place for you, Suri, because inspires you to make scary.
yeah. By the way,
from it. Yeah,
that comment, I read the first,
scary.
I read the first half of the comment, and I was like, it's understandable to me how the library is a scary place for you, Sri. And I was like, what the hell is that supposed to mean?
Because you can't read.
Because I can't
So
read. That's what it is. I was like,
words scare you.
Who leaked?
Because words scare you.
Hello, welcome to host. Excuse me, guys. Hello, welcome to hosting host. I am the host, Austin Perkins.
And here
and
joining
my
me
guest
this week.
Of no show. This is my show, guys.
No, it's not.
Everyone calm down. I'll do the intro, and everyone can segue
no,
in, all right?
I also beg to give, my nickname is host. My picture is on the poster.
I'm hosting you. So
I'm hosting host.
My name is Daniel Lando, and this week I'm joined by
no.
Sri and Austin.
Guess what?
What?
Yep.
That was him actually saying what?
Yeah.
All right, let's calm down.
It's
here.
all
Let's do this
improv.
professionally.
Okay, how about this? We're gonna take 5.
Yeah. So if you notice,
All right,
Lando
let's calm
laughs
down
because
here.
he
Let's do this
wasn't
professionally.
Okay, how
prepared.
about this?
He breaks character because he wasn't prepared for.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, deep breath, guys. Okay.
Deep breath.
guess say
I
what?
think we all know
Yeah.
who's
We
the
all
host
know
now,
who's
right?
doing the intro.
Because he legitimately
we all
said
know.
what? He
Alright.
didn't hear me.
Let's get on the 5.
Okay.
5, 4, 3.
Hello and
welcome to host.
Come on.
I think he licked my hand.
Did we plan that?
Yeah, we did.
Like, just respect your host.
I forgot. I was like,
Here.
you
We are.
coordinate
All
that?
right, welcome to the show.
No,
Welcome to the
No.
show.
no.
Welcome.
It's
Welcome-
kind of you to be like the intro to
welcome,
my show.
Welcome to the show.
Can we go on break? Can we cut to commercial, please? This is a little bit ridiculous, okay?
Crazy.
I'm the host, so let's all calm
Honestly, we
All this stuff was
revolutionized.
done live.
Alright.
This
We-
editing right here.
We
this is
revolutionized the
live.
industry here.
I don't
Mouthcam
know.
was
I feel like
unheard of.
I shouldn't have an agent. If this is the problems that I'm having,
You shouldn't have an agent? Yeah, you
Yeah.
shouldn't. You should be fired right now. Oh, my God.
I have to go call him.
So I tried to take my mic off there to give it to Suri, or just leave it there, and I couldn't take it off.
Hosting hosts. Please welcome my guest, Batman.
Welcome, Gotham needs saving.
Thank you, Batman.
This is
I
crazy.
remember
Look,
I have a
you're
mic
talking about
here.
Batman, and you pick him over me? Are you serious? All right, whatever.
Mom, I'm sorry. I know I should have been a doctor, but I just couldn't. I thought this was the right thing to do, but this business is crushing me, and now I can't go back. I love you. I'm so unlikely. He doesn't even talk. Oh, God.
So there was I thought about this like the next day of like the perfect ending, that I come back and I was like, oh, you are the host. Let's get this going. And then that's how it actually ends, him like crying and freaking out. And I'm just like, okay, I'm ready. You're right. You're the host.
Yeah, I the reason why I yelled cut here is because no one cut. I was just like, how long do I need to cry for? Like, someone just cut. And then eventually I just said cut, and people were like, oh, he means us, and they cut it.
Good times. Good times.
Good times, good. Well, chat. There you go. That was your unwind for today. Will we be live tomorrow?
Is that a question for us, or are you just asking?
I'm just asking the universe. It's a question I'm putting out in the universe. I don't know,
Oh.
but maybe we'll
Stay
see.
tuned.
Only one way to find out.
Stay tuned.
Follow.
For Corner Cubed. I'm playing.
And follow and turn on the notifications.
Mm-hmm.
How you do it? Oh, I love this photo. Dude.
It's a really nice photo. All right, thank you so much to everyone who came to hang out with us tonight.
Shout out to Archie for the resubscribe for the 2 months. It should make the crying face as a Twitch emote.
That would be a good one.
It doesn't even talk. That's my favorite part.
That is yeah.
Oh, the Twitch bits. What you should make that the thing whenever someone like donates bits. That's what plays. It's the animation.
Oh, I see what
I don't know
he's
if that's what
saying.
they were saying, but
I think
what
that's what he's saying. So, like whenever someone donates, he doesn't even talk. We could try to work that out. But anyway, chat. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for Partially Human 2 months subscription. Thank you also for Partially Human for 300 bits. We appreciate it. I appreciate it. Everyone appreciates it.
And
Now,
we got a follower. Is that what I read too?
Oh, we got
Gotta-
Totally Real Account 6.
Boom.
yeah.
Totally real. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow we're still at 100. So someone else watched and said, "No, these guys," and then turned off. So
I
clearly,
mean,
Yeah, someone unfollowed during this.
no.
triple digits though. It's still there.
Yay.
Hey, there it is. All right, people. Another 2 a.m. stream. I swear I wasn't going to do a 2 a.m. stream, but here we are at 2 a.m. still streaming. But we're about to call it a night. Hopefully you are doing well. Hopefully you have a wonderful day. Do you guys have anything else to say?
Bye.
Here you go.
Take it easy, everybody.
And
Have a great
Oh
night.
wait.
Or
Sorry, I have
day,
one.
yeah,
or time.
Go ahead.
Sorry,
Stay
I have one more thing to say.
Uh-huh.
Hey, chat, how we doing today?
You're just slacking. That was only the fourth time. But guess what? I'm gonna hang up on you. So goodbye. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Good night, people. Good night. Y'all have yourselves a wonderful time. We'll talk to you guys later.